TIU Football's back from a long road trip up to Trinity Bible in North Dakota. Come away with a 45-0 win over the Lions. Here with head coach Kirk Wherritt. Coach, first game of the year. Give us some of your early thoughts.
Yeah, I like the way the guys prepared. I felt like they have shown maturity from the previous year. So to me, I had a nice feeling going into the game from just how they handled themselves in the hotel, on the road. It was a long trip. I thought that was a good sign. It felt like it was a complete kind of team effort, and I think every coach wants that, special teams, offense, defense, to all be in sync. And I felt like we were pretty close on game day. We have a lot of things to correct and clean up and fix. Far from perfect, obviously, but it was a good start for us, a good step in the right direction.
Quarterback J.J. Burmeister got his second career start, but his first one is kind of the number one guy going into this year. What do you think of his performance?
Yeah, that J.J. really managed the game well from the pace, and we're really trying to push the pace this year faster than we've gone before, and he handled that very well. So it felt like first quarter was real strong. We got up 21-0 on him in the first quarter, and I thought a lot of that had to do with the pace that we were able to play, and he's a big factor in that. And felt like he made the throws that he needed to make when they were there, and really a nice start for him.
Chris Elliott, the running back, linebacker Riley Schuessler, both named MSFA Players of the Week after that performance. Elliott finished with 93 yards, Schuessler team high 11 tackles. Talk a little bit about those two performances.
Yeah, I mean, both those guys have been just so steady for us over the several years, and obviously Chris, kind of what he's done, he's been fantastic for us, and so it's nice to have veteran presence, veteran leadership that can step in and hit the ground running from day one, and that's what those guys are able to do. So, and they're guys that we could count on from a leadership standpoint as well.
Speaking of Schuessler, also nominated for the AFCA All-State Good Works team. One of only 7 guys in the NAIA, the only one in our conference to be nominated for that award. Talk a little bit about off the field, kind of what's Riley like, what's he involved in?
Yeah, not only is he a fantastic player, he's a great student, but also a guy that has a real heart for ministry, heart for the lost, and so we've been able to partner with Bright Hope and helping to rescue girls that are being trafficked, and he's a huge factor in that. From raising awareness, to selling T-shirts, speaking about it, just rallying the team together, and now going over to India this during winter to help raise awareness, help see the girls over in the safe house, do some different things ministry-wise over there. He's been a real key central figure in that. So we've got a few guys that are kind of leaders in that, and he's one of the main ones, and he's been terrific with it. It's a kind of an ugly just part of the world and sin and what we deal with, but he's able to be a bright light in that.
Going back to the game on Saturday, I haven't had a chance to come home, so the fans here haven't had a chance to see kind of the new look Trojans. Who are some of the newcomers that we may not be familiar with who you think put a good performance on Saturday, who we can kind of keep an eye on next couple of weeks?
Yeah, I think Isaac Branch is one of them. He's our number 2 running back. He had 2 touchdowns. He has a lot of speed and quickness in our backfield. He performed real well. I think Leland Oren's a guy in defense that he had played a little bit last year. He had played last year, but really, his speed on defense was noticeable. Felt like another guy that played well as a Chike Mora at safety. Did a good job coming downhill and whatnot. Quite a few guys actually. Godfrey Collins is probably one that I probably should have mentioned him right away. As a D lineman, he redshirted last year for us, and I think our offensive line is excited that they don't have to see him every day in practice. He was tremendous.
Trojans start the year 1-0, have a week off before taking on Wisconsin Lutheran on the road. Coach, thanks.
Thanks, Greg.